Welcome to Segatalks, everybody. I'm your host, the Sega Game Gamer, as always. I got another electrifying show of Segatalks. Yeah, I did not actually start right on time. Just ignore that, guys. Just ignore it. I'm starting now. Ferret, are we riot? Really, Joey? Really? Really? Why? Why do I need ferret, guys? Let the man talk. Yeah, I don't know why I decided to name it a short show again. Third time in a freaking row. Jesus. Why? Why did I name it that? Oh, right. This time now I actually need to be going in earlier in the morning. Now, for tomorrow. It's just right now, though. It's still summer. What's left of it, anyway. Fuck this show. To listen to this crap you guys have to start putting your bets on that I'm not prepared. Fuck you, okay? I don't care. But yeah, anyway, though, just tomorrow now, I have to be going in there as early as quarter after 10 in the morning. Oh boy, and I'm working until 4:45 in the afternoon. By the time I get back home, I'll be tired. I'll want to go to bed. But Christ. Probably will be seeing the landlord tomorrow as well, just to go see them, just to go see that if they have to go finish the room. Trust me, guys, they're still not finished yet. They still have to finish that bloody wall, and I still need to get the shelves put in and also get the closet fixed. And that's just the beginning, guys. There's still a lot more stuff that actually needs to be getting. There's still some. Out of all the times though they've been trying to get that fixed, more issues that I've been having in this apartment started arising. Now it seems now I got much more stuff that needs to be getting finished than getting started, which is kind of a nuisance. Like a really big nuisance. It's like all of a sudden, we're getting one thing done, but another issue just has to arise all of a sudden. It's just ridiculous. It never seems to end for this apartment. I'm like I've been almost living here for 2 years now, and now more problems are starting to arise more than anything getting fixed in this apartment. It's ridiculous. I'll help you schedule, I guess, next week. You got to do it in advance. Oh, of course, Jareth. Can you hook me up with a job? Cassidy, sadly, no. Maybe maybe just all I can say to Cassidy is you just got to keep handing out those resumes to all the places you would think you'd like to work at. That's all I can tell you. Just keep throwing out those resumes everywhere you go, and that's all. And then just hope that eventually one person just calls you and asks you for an interview. I remember one time getting an interview for Zellers over the phone, and I just screwed it up. Didn't know this out until later. Phone interviews, guys, never my forte. Tell them you will not pay the rent for a premium apartment when it's in need for repairs. Half price for now. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not that kind of person, guys. Well, yes, number one Tommy fan. This is back when Zellers was still around though. But yeah, eventually though, yeah, the Zellers that we had here in St. Thomas eventually did shut down about a few years ago now. Actually, can't believe now it's actually a few years now. Like I remember still though when it went right out of business, and I quickly got my a set of pots and pans. Actually, I still keep the original box. I bought this at Zellers just when they went out of business. And then I found out though, and then I got the shitty end of the stick because I ended Okay, can you guys? I'm sorry, but I'm sorry to sound really loud about all of a sudden. When was it? Like a minute ago? I can't even hear this show now. What the hell? Like I swear, I have the sound on and I can't hear it. Yeah, I know. We're good now. I know, guys. I just went right back into the settings and set up everything again. We're all good now. I know we are. Back into the set. Loud of all of a sudden. What was it? Like a minute ago? So yeah, just don't give me this shit about that I'm just unprepared, guys. Yeah, I'm always unprepared. Can you guys not tell yet? Just next time though, but for the time being, though, guys, just keep that all to yourselves because you just want me to end the show right here because of me being unprepared. I can do that. I'll just end the show right now, and that'll be it. You guys won't be hearing from me for the rest of the night. I'll just be going off to bed and I'm just gonna hit the hay very early, and then just go right off to bed. Trust me, guys. I've already been sleeping for like most of the day today. After my cast yesterday, I just slept them all morning. I did not get up. I did not get up until noon. You're gonna be manager at the theater. You're gonna have to demonstrate that you can be prepared. Yeah, I know, Steven. I know. You've been threatening us with ending the show for weeks. I'm not gonna give in to your terrorist threats. Oh, really, Darth? Oh, really? No, I'm not gonna. You've been given a lot of insurgent-type threats lately. Insurgent? Really? You watched the movie Insurgent? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hopefully though, September's coming around, guys. I'm not gonna be doing my Twitch cast. I'm not doing a Sunday Twitch cast this Sunday, guys. So I'm only gonna be having a show Wednesday and Thursday for this week, And then next week, I'll only have a show for Wednesday and Thursday of next week, just because it's the Labor Day weekend. And apparently, though, we usually have like a great big family camp out the weekend of the very first week of September. Now it used to just be the start of August. Now we don't do that anymore, which is dumb. Since I moved out, they moved it back to September now for like, God, I don't know what the fuck reasons. It's mess. It's stupid. I used to like it though when we just had it in August, the start of August, and that was fine. Actually, I even told my parents at times that we should just have it in. We should have it as early as July. No, that never happened. So you might as well do something while you're doing nothing for the long weekend, Sega. I'm only being with the family, guys. Let's just say that. Let's just say the whole family is going to be together this Sunday, though. Yeah, we're not even having a big family camp out. Instead, just this Sunday, we're just having the whole family come down, and we're just going to be having a great big barbecue, and that's it. That's all we're doing Sunday. So that's only what's going on here, guys. Yeah, I could just say the hell with the family, though, but if they're only going to be here for one day, I may as well spend it with them instead of just casting, guys. Sorry, guys, not having a cast. I'm just gonna be spending it with the family, and then I'll be back this evening. But I don't think I'm gonna be having a cast at all this Sunday, guys. I'm sorry. Next week, though, guys, or the week after next week, I mean. But my wild Yu-Gi-Oh stories, sadly, no. Oh, that's good, Joey. Have a happy birthday. Sorry, buddy, I'm not doing a cast. Even if you're trying to force me to do one, won't happen. You'll be in a cast on Monday if you don't stream on Sunday. You don't stream on Sunday, well, like, yeah, for sure. You owe us a 24-hour stream to make up for the absence this weekend. Really, Twinton? So when is Joey's birthday then, guys? It's just gonna be Sunday. It's Sunday, September 2nd. I thought it was the 3rd, actually, but no, it's the 2nd. Okay, Darth, you can come in. I just don't need. Just please don't be yelling off my fucking ear, dude. That's my only advice. You can come in, but I don't need you to be yelling my goddamn ear off. Just right now, though, whatever you feel like getting, whatever kind of anger you want to try and let out, just try and mellow it down a bit, though, dude. Sounds like an open and shut case, Sega. Blow his eardrums out, Dirt. Jesus. I'm angry at you telling me not to be angry. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I got a bad feeling about this. Did I just open up Pandora's box, guys? Just giving Dirth the link. Oh god, I hope not. We will see if the twink joint never ever gonna happen. I think he'll be fine, Sega. All Dirth does is just yell through my speakers, and thankfully he doesn't blow the speakers off my computer yet. It's only a matter of time before he does something someday where he just does something he'll really regret, and then he'll have to buy me a new set of speakers. And I should be fine. Hey, Darth?
Oh, so that's it, Sega? I haven't been on in fucking weeks, and it's, oh, hey, Darth?
You're my good buddy, okay?
I know, Sega. I definitely am your good buddy, but are you my good buddy? That's the real fucking question.
Yes, of course I am.
Sega, if I was being accosted by 3 heroin-addicted bums, and they were slashing me with broken bottles, would you intervene to save my life?
Yes, I would.
So even if the bums...
I would definitely be a man of action and just get right in there and then get you out of there.
Okay, so we have to break this down for all the viewers. Alright, I'm laying in a puddle of my own blood in some dingy fucking curb. There's 3 homeless men just chopping me apart with glass bottles. What's your first move?
Well, I would go up to them and then just nudge them out of the way first, though, while they're trying to slash you. What?
So you're just going to gently nudge them out of the way when there's 3 armed homeless men that could potentially assault you as well.
Let's just say you're over there on the ground. The guys are like right over here just doing this, and I just about to start going in. They're going like...
Did you run into the wall?
I really did. I really did. That was not said at all. I actually did run into a wall there. I just a light nudge though with what I was doing.
But you want to know what, Sega? That's definitely not a light nudge, but it's what you need to do in the situation where your friend's being murdered by 3 ruthless bums in some random alley or in a gutter. That was perfect. So all you have to do is just football tackle them through. That's it. So that's step 1. What's the second step? I'm laying in a puddle of my own blood. Now the hobos are angry. Now they're brandishing their blood-covered broken bottles towards you. What's your second move?
Well, right after I would just nudge them, one of them out of the way though, and then now they're like looking at me with their bottles, like looking like they want fresh blood off of me. This would be my time now where I would just quickly grab your arm, pull you up, and then we just bolt. We just freaking bolt.
So it would be like when Forrest saved Bubba, or all the Marines in Vietnam. Like you would just carry me.
I guess it could be like that. Like you're just like you're at the point of dying, and I just quickly grab you, and then we just run right out of there.
But in the ass cheek, are you going to scream out, "Something bit me"?
I would just grab your arm. I would just grab you right by the arm. You just quickly get up, and then we just run. But if you want to have the situation where I'm like holding you in my arms, I guess we could do something like that.
No, Sega, I mean, you have to realize that I am in critical condition. I was just stabbed by 3 bums, and I'm laying in a pool of my own blood.
Yeah,
so I have several arteries already cut open. I'm bleeding out. So, and I'm a fairly big guy. So, I mean, Sega, you're going to have a lot of adrenaline and strength to carry me out and save me.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, you know, it's just good that I know that you aren't a pussy and you would have my back, Sega. So,
of course.
You know, I'm actually glad that we hashed this out on air.
Yes, of course.
All right, Sega. So I think that a question that most of the community has been wondering for a long, long time is if you had to fuck any Yu-Gi-Oh character, what would it be? Not the actual characters, but the monsters, the cards.
The cards, huh?
Yeah.
Is Dark Magician Girl just too obvious?
I mean, it's a weak choice. It's very obvious, Sega. You got to think a little bit more.
Then I don't know who then.
Why not Exodia?
Exodia? Oh dear lord.
Yeah, he has those kinky fucking chains around his wrists and legs. He's all locked up. He's ready to go, bro.
Okay, that's...
You're telling me, Sega, that you would not bang Exodia. Is that clear?
Yeah, sort of. I can't really decide Exodia. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't blame me not being able to decide. It's a very hard decision to make, quite literally as well. So,
yeah, it is.
You know, I'm not blaming you, man. So, what do you think about this shooter that shot everyone at that Madden tournament, Sega? Don't you think it's kind of fucked up that now our own gaming conventions are being accosted by insurgents with automatic weapons or whatever the fuck he was using?
Sort of. Yeah, that is kind of messed up. Like, yeah.
Like, what if you were just streaming on Twitch and then some dude with a gun just kicked your door down and started shooting? That would suck.
Yeah, that would.
But, I mean, at that point, what you have to do is you pick up a heater and you fucking chuck it at his head. That's your only defense.
I don't do that anymore, by the way.
No, I know. I'm just saying, if you had to do it again, that would be the appropriate situation. You know what I mean?
My heater's pretty heavy anyway, Darth.
Yeah, but you're like fucking 6'7", Sega. You're like the biggest dude in the community. That shit would be easy work for you.
Oh, I'm not 6'7". I'm like 5'10" or 11.
Nah, you're not 5'10", dude. You're definitely taller than that.
Really?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you were that one white kid that would just be playing basketball with all the other black kids, and you'd be dribbling around them and shit and doing crazy moves, and you were like the token white guy. And it would make a really good like Hallmark movie channel, like a Hallmark Channel movie, I should say.
Oh, really?
It'd be fucking inspirational. You could overcome your issues and problems by playing basketball against impoverished youths within the inner city. And I think that everyone in this chat room would probably tune into that.
Of course.
So, yeah, Sega, I'm honestly just trying to spitball. I'm trying to keep the show on the rails. So, speaking of rails, Sega, have you ever done cocaine in a truck stop bathroom that was offered by a toothless trucker?
No.
Now,
I don't do stuff like that. I don't do drugs, Darth.
Sega, the only thing that worries me about you is that a girl would be able to convince you to. If you met some hot chick and she was like, Sega, I will suck your dick if you do this blow with me, you'd probably do the blow. And that's what really concerns me. It's because I care about you.
So should I do it or should not?
No. If you listen, you just told me that you don't like that shit. If you personally don't like it, then don't do it, Sega. That's the issue with women, is that fucking you should never take anything they say. I mean, I'm not saying every woman on the planet, but especially girls you meet off the internet, bro. You need to take everything they say at first glance as bullshit and not believe it. It'll help you a lot more, man. 'Cause there's been some shitty chicks that have fucked with you.
Of course.
But you're doing better with that, right?
Yes, I am.
You're not talking to, well, I'm not going to state names, but you know who.
Of course.
All right. Well, that's good, Sega. I mean, seriously. I mean, you're doing a lot better, and that's the thing. And it seems like you're gaining a lot of confidence. I don't know if it's just the beer, if it's liquid confidence. You've been very confident on your streams lately, and women will notice that. Be like, you want to know what? This dude has something going for him. He's very self-assured with himself.
Of course. Yeah.
So, like, what? Like, okay, like, what would happen if some chick that lives close to you found your YouTube and Twitch channels and they became a really big fan? They wanted to meet up and everything. So at least you're going into the date with the fact that they admire you for the content you release.
Okay. Darth? Darth? I think we just lost him, guys. Hey, Darth, are you there? Yeah, I think we just lost him. Like, he's not responding, guys. I don't know what's going on here. Say, Camp, did Fierce pass this test? I haven't really actually been talking to him at all today, guys. Like, I haven't been. Why did you kick him, Sega? I did not kick him. He's still here. I did not kick him at all, guys. He's still here. He's just not responding. I think he lost his internet. He'll be back. I can see him come back. Still getting used to it. Hey, can you invite Fears in? Did you know he is wearing adult diaper? Oh my, lucky Chucky. Really? Yeah, but do you think he passed or failed if you had you had to guess? I think he still is in the loop, but I don't know though, guys. I just don't know. Sega's covering something up. I'm not mere salt. I'm not at all. Mere salt, but what's with the avatar? Hang on, give me a sec here, guys. Let me look up something here. Oh, never mind. Looks like a hand-drawn picture. Fears had to hang it and kicked me. Oh, well, Darth, can't you come back in? You never read The Stranger Sega Camp. You never read The Stranger Sega Camp. I don't know why I'm saying that again twice. Freestyle a rap about your friendship with Fears. I'm not doing that, guys. Not at all. Read past tense. In what context? Say again. Why are you wearing that fancy suit? I like to get. This is how I do my show, guys. I put on a suit, okay? But Dirth, can you still try and come back in? I swear, Dirth, I only sent it to you. I did not give it out to Fears or anybody else. It was only just you, though. What? Who's the stranger, Steven? I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know what people are talking about here. Apparently, I give up too, Steven. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Who is the stranger? Fierce man, I think you're watching. Please come in and tell us one way or the other. We understand if you had a bad day. You know what though, guys? I haven't really heard from Fierce at all today. At all, guys. Like nowhere to be found. Apparently, Dr. Detroit said that he was looking forward to Segatalks tonight as well, and I haven't seen him at all. And I don't see him right now in the chat, so I don't know if he's watching or not. I quickly paused my video for a minute, though, guys, just to show you something, though. Got a notification here from earlier when I posted up my new acapella, guys. Look at this. Well done, Sega. Ready for Segatalks tonight, my dude. He is like nowhere there to be found. No idea where he is. Just nowhere to be found, guys. Sega, did you gain some weight? I don't think so. What the?
Wow, Sega. It's really come down to this? Kicking
What?
me out of the hangout?
No, I did not kick you out of the hangout, Darth. It's all a misunderstanding.
I mean, Sega, we might as well just get this out of the way.
I didn't do anything. I did not.
I mean, I was right in the middle of ranting about something that nobody probably gave a fuck about, and I just got booted. It's very rude.
I did not kick you, Darth. I did not kick you, guys. Guys, I did not kick Darth out at all. I did not.
Okay, I believe you. I don't think that you would be this defensive if you were lying. All right. So, Sega, pretty much what I was trying to ask you was, and I asked Fears the same question. He hated me for several weeks. But do you care, like, let's say you're dating a girl. Do you prefer her to bleach her anus, or do you just not care?
I probably
like,
would
you
not
want
care.
So you don't really care if, like, she's very pale-skinned, but then just has, like, this black-brown pigmentation to her butthole.
I don't think so.
Well, you're a man's man, see? You know, that's really all that matters, Sega. You're a true romantic. You'll even look past a girl's dirty asshole just for the sake of love, which is really fucking impressive.
But yeah, of course.
Yeah, see, Sega, you're too nice of a guy for this world. You know how many girls are fucking insecure about their dirty buttholes? I mean, you're a guy that will just be like, yo, I don't give a fuck if that shit smells. I don't give a fuck how dark it is. I'm just gonna go in. And,
Yeah.
you know, that's what girls look for. So, I mean, God bless you, Sega.
Okay.
All right, well, you hold down the fort really quick. I'm gonna take a massive shit, and then I'm gonna name it Sega. So I'll be back, man. Hold on.
All right. And Earth is gone away for a minute, guys. So it's just me now for the time being. I'm just holding down the fort again. Oh, I think it was Unos that was right behind me. I just looked at the monitor for a second. I thought I had like one piece just sticking out. Nope, it was just my my drawings right behind me. They're just taking a Milton mudslide. Definitely Pixel Protocol. Hello, Sega. Hi, Just a Mom. Welcome to the show. Glad you could come. I guess Dirtabo is a place. Who is this about Ching Chong that we're speaking about here? What are we doing at Ching Chong here? Is this what you want to hear? Is this what you want to hear? A Ching Chong? That's about it. I think that's all I'm going to be doing tonight anyway. I don't know. I should actually go back and talk to Matt about who Ching Chong, what kind of accent Ching Chong is. I think it's Asian though, but I don't know. I'm guessing it's Asian, guys, or Japanese or whatever. Oh, okay, Quentin. Japanese or Chinese, then, guys? Is that what you wanted to hear? Yeah, it's still very hot right now in this mild summer. If I wasn't wearing this right now, I would have had a Hawaiian shirt, guys. I bought myself a bunch of them a few weeks ago. That'd have been actually a week now, actually. When did I post those pictures on Facebook? Oh yeah, it was like last week actually when I got those. Yeah, I bought myself some Hawaiian shirts last week, and I didn't really bother wearing them for like the show that I did last week. But I kept them still in the bag that I bought them, and it just didn't feel like putting them. I didn't feel like about putting them inside my T-shirt drawer. I thought I would just wait until they finished the closet, and then I would just put them on some coat hangers and leave them in the closet. Sega, your cheeks look chubbier. Oh, really? Really? They look so. I don't think so. Maybe I have to watch them on last week's show or like from a few months ago.
Yeah, Sega. See, that's where I'm gonna have to draw the line. You're making these racist accents of people, and it's not acceptable to me. You have to be a little more sensitive to other people's races and cultures. I mean, you can't be a total fucking asswad like Matt Man with his ching chongs and his gay Freddies and all this shit. You have to be a respectable human being.
Okay.
Now, speaking of respectable human beings, I'm very concerned about Fears. Haven't really heard from him in a little bit, which is very concerning. I lit my
I
candle
haven't been
today
either.
and I said prayers. I mean, I said prayers for his test taking, all this shit. I hope it paid off. I'm just worried about the guy. I mean, have you heard from Sega?
Not at all for like the past few days either.
Hmm. Maybe he's just really busy
Except for
passing all
that
the tests.
hangout that he did yesterday when I was busy doing my cast on Sunday. But it was after Carrie did her second hangout, and then Fears and then Carrie was all being like, "Oh, I'm done being your friend, Fears, blah blah blah." And then afterwards, about Fears is all like about doing this hangout, saying like, "Yeah, Carrie, I haven't been really talking to you for weeks or whatever. I don't know what's wrong with you." He wasn't trying to cause drama at all, though. Anyway, Darth.
Yeah, I'm right here, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit flabbergasted. I have
A little
anxiety.
weird, right? A
Uh,
little weird.
yeah, I mean, I have massive anxiety just knowing if Fears did okay or not.
Yeah, I'm guessing he still is in the loop right now for like becoming a stewardess. I'm sure he still is in the
Like
loop
he,
right now.
like he could be on board a plane right now, and he might have had to pilot it and try to crash land it somewhere in the Atlantic. So, I mean, we don't really know what's going on with him.
Or the Hudson River. Remember the movie
That's true.
Sully?
I remember when that happened. Yeah, that was some crazy shit.
I sort of heard about that as well, though. Although I only heard about just the birds going through the engine. I didn't hear about the plane just lamefully landing on the Hudson, which is kind of odd.
Yeah, no, not a lot of people know that Sully is one of the most genocidal maniacs of the modern era. I mean, the fact that he led a relentless slaughter against geese and other birds just to land a plane, he's a fucking monster. He's really not a hero.
No, he just didn't know that the bird strike was coming at all. It was like so unexpected out of nowhere.
Do you think the birds were planning, like they were going to attack the plane, and he
And
did what any
not at
God-fearing
all,
American would
not at
do?
all though. But I wouldn't
Okay.
want to say that Sully is a madman either. And then he just saw the birds and then decided just to like steer the engines for the birds.
I think that's exactly what happened, though. I think that he was just a homicidal piece of shit, and he decided, you know, and this is fucked up, but it's literally killing two birds with one stone. Except the stone is a giant fucking aircraft, and not only did he save all those lives, but he murdered all those birds. So he did quite, in fact, kill two birds with one stone.
But
So
let's
I mean,
not forget
hopefully
though that it was
Fears
both
hasn't
engine
been.
losses as well, though.
Yeah, that's because of all the geese bones and blood and carcasses that was absorbed into the engines. I mean, Sully's not. You can't call him a national hero. He's a terrible human being. And speaking of terrible human beings, um, what the fuck was going on in your Twitch last night, Sega? Who the fuck is that random girl that you modded?
Oh, that girl Jen.
Yeah, I don't know if she's an actual terrible human being or not. I was just trying to segue. Who the fuck is that?
That used to be a long time follower back from like a long time ago. I actually forgot that she was a. I totally forgot that I actually made her a mod. I did not know that until she finally started talking in the chat. I'm like, oh, I made her a mod. Okay.
I mean, was she like an ex-girlfriend? Like just maybe like a one-night stand? Like, is there any history with you?
We're just friends. That's all we are. We were just friends for like a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, when you mean friends, like friends with benefits, or what do you mean?
I guess it could sort of be
Like,
friends with benefits. I don't know. She has a boyfriend though.
I mean, that's never stopped, the progress of love. So, Sega, you might. I'm not going to give any advice. I'm not going to be fears. But I mean, I, I'm very flabbergasted, Sega. I don't know how all these women just flock to you. It's fucking remarkable. I mean, you
I
get
just have
women
the
without
looks,
even
Jareth,
trying.
and I got the looks, and I got this, and I have the talks.
You got the looks, you got the talks, and you can fucking sing. You're like 6'7". I mean, it's not fair, dude.
5'10" or 11, Darth. Let's just leave it at 5'10" or 11.
Okay, all right.
Like
All right, Sega. Well,
7 would probably be my dad. And you know what, though? Here's the thing, though. My dad is really tall. I ended up with my mom's shortness of the side. I'm much more taller than my mother and my sister, but there's just no way I'm ever going to beat the size of my dad. Like, he's up here, and I'm just shortly down here.
so your dad is like what? He was actually what, like 6'6", 6'7"? He's that big?
Or like 6'5", but yeah.
Holy fuck, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's
Well,
just
you want to
no
know
way
what,
I'm
Sega?
ever going to... There's just no way I'm ever going to get past my dad's tallness. I could just see myself never seeing that ever happen.
But I mean, you did get your dad's anger, so I mean, at least you got something.
Yeah, I sort of have some of his looks as well, though. And my parents and my sister now definitely says that I'm starting to sound like my dad now over the phone.
That's crazy. You know what's? I mean, it's almost as if he wouldn't expect for you to be his biological son and have strong genetic characteristics of him. That's fucking mind blowing.
Yeah, I've I still feel it though. I have some appearances of my mother though. Like I still have some things of my mother, but yeah, I definitely do have the appearances of my father.
But I mean, do you have? God, I was going to say something very terrible. Let's switch the subject, Sega. Um,
Okay.
we're gonna have to really. Let's just figure this out towards the back end of the stream. What are some strong thoughts on your next Sega Talks? Like, who do you have in mind of someone you really want on, and not that fucking Metroid chick who has 2 million followers and it's going to be almost impossible to book her. Like, who realistically within the community do you want to book next week?
Okay, if I had to like scrap the Metroid chick completely, I would definitely want to have Millennium Force on or Jawtooth. I'm sub to their channels. They do train videos.
Who the hell are they? I've never heard of them.
You know what they do, Dirth? I just about said it. They just film videos of trains.
Like, as in the entire baseball team at a college, just like straight up training a chick, or what do you mean?
No. Like sitting at a railroad crossing, watching a train go by.
So there's a girl they're training on a railroad track as the train is coming. That's like some old west porno. That's fucked up.
No.
Okay, you gotta explain it one more time for me, Sega. I'm sorry.
Do I have to bring up a YouTube video? Do I have to?
At this time, yeah, you should. Actually, you really should show it. Show the audience.
Okay. I had some of their videos saved in my favorites, but I will try and find one video though on the Millennium Force's channel.
Okay, but how many? The most important part is: are they a big channel or a small channel?
Oh, Millennium Force now is actually now becoming a big channel now.
Okay, well that's going to be a hard
he's
death to
actually at
book.
234K subs now.
Yeah, see, that's not going to happen, man. We got to be realistic about this. What's a small channel you would like to have?
Let me look at Jawtooth. I think Jawtooth may have less.
Yeah, but
yeah. Minus the 4. Just scratch off the 4, and he only has 24K subs.
I mean, it might be doable. I mean, it depends if he has a big head and thinks 24K is a lot, but Sega, I'm talking about someone from the fucking community. Someone that is not a regular streamer or a small channel, something along those lines.
Okay, should I get Boogie to 988?
I don't know who the fuck that is, but is it a small channel?
Oh, he's been a no. He's actually been on YouTube for a long time now, and now he has over 4.5 million subs.
I mean, I don't know, man. I could be completely talking out of my ass. You talk to the legendary Tommy NC 2010. He has like
But this
100K.
video though that he does is pretty funny.
All right, let's watch it.
Hang on. Let me get the audio and bring up the mixer and turn this up so you guys can actually hear it because it's just coming in very softly.
Well, don't pull. Oh, dude, you're not gonna get this guy on.
What?
I know exactly who this guy is. You're not gonna get it, man. This dude's fucking huge.
He lost it. He lost a lot of weight though since then. He did a gastric bypass.
No, I mean huge is in his popularity, but as well as his weight. I concur. I mean, you're correct about that.
I don't know. You know what though? If I did get him on the show, I would say though that I have seen his YouTube videos for a long time, and I'm proud for him that he's finally started to like lose a little bit of weight now, or like take off most of it.
I mean, but that might sound kind of condescending because you're thin and somewhat in shape, and that might trigger him, Sega. Like that might really make him feel down on himself because it's like, oh, this guy's saying, oh, congrats on losing weight when he's way thinner. It's like, oh, you know. I mean, Sega, you got to stop trolling people. You've become the biggest troll. It's like you and Fears are the biggest trolls on YouTube. You got to relax with that shit.
Fair enough.
All
Okay,
right,
well
Sega,
then,
so.
who do you? Okay, well then, Darth, if you had to if you had to decide who to have for my show, who would you have on?
I mean, if you want to focus,
how about we switch it towards you then? If you had to decide who would be the next guest for the show, who would you want to have on and why?
it really depends. I mean, Ferret has been, I mean, she's been saying she would come on for a while, even though she's kind of, doing her own thing right now. So, I mean, that's one potential one. If not that, just maybe try to, instead of just one guest, you can have an open panel hangout like the old days. You can have a couple people. You can have me. You can have Joey, Quentin, if you're in a good mood.
It's an open panel show anyway. Haven't you not noticed?
I mean, yeah, it has been, but I'm talking about the old fucking days, man, where it was all the old people. So maybe have Fears, fucking Joey, D-Man, everybody. Just have a general community stream. I think that would be more refreshing next week. And it'll make your show easier to do because you have a lot of guests and you don't have to be talking the whole time. I think it'd be easier for you.
I guess we could do that.
Yeah, so just send the link out to a couple people and we can, just have an old school stream, which I think that a lot of the viewers have been looking forward to in a long time. They've been missing it. So, I mean, in my opinion, that's what you should do next week. At the end of the day, it's your fucking show. You do what you want.
Of course.
But I would stop trying to get people with fucking 300, 200,000 subs as a guest on the show, because that's probably not going to go down, and it would probably take more than a week to book them. So you should just. I was
trying to get this guy called Arlo on my show as well because he's into Nintendo stuff as well.
See, now that would be a good guess though, because at least you can be focused and talk about the subject of Nintendo, all the consoles and games, all that bullshit. That would be a perfect stream.
I think the guy is mostly just a puppet. Like, have you ever seen his videos?
No, but is this another famous YouTuber, Sega?
Crap, it is.
God fucking damn it! I'm talking about non-famous YouTubers.
Look at this. This is what I have to put up with now. This is what I have to put up with.
What do you mean you have to put up with it? Don't fucking watch it.
Get on here.
Uh,
Dirth?
yeah, no, I'm right here, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. I just don't want to lose you again. I'm getting
No,
hot.
I was coughing. I didn't want to fuck the stream up, so. Yeah, so okay, like let's just think small. Let's think within the short term. We can have loftier aspirations and go after these bigger YouTubers, but that's going to require a lot of time and effort. So, in terms of next week, let's just try to get a general community stream. That'll be easy. You don't have to think about it. It's already planned.
And please, just let's not bring
So
up that I have to do a fridge tour again, guys. I have water now.
that'd be kind of cool, Sega.
What?
I'm gonna guess what's in your fridge right now. There's a half-empty bottle of mustard, maybe 4 beers left, and some water.
Oh no, there's a lot more than that.
Oh shit. I mean, have you ever considered like you obviously remember that old show on MTV like Cribs, where all the celebrities would show off their houses? You should do a stream or like at least a vlog or something about it.
I thought I would do a video again after they finish renovating the apartment, and shortly after they finish making the closet. Because
I mean, how did the black mold grow in there,
I think the
Sega?
fans demand a new look on the place now.
I mean, probably a lot's changed, so it's probably better for a Sega House Tour 2.0.
But yeah, of course.
Now, Sega, we're gonna play a game. It's very classic. It's called you gotta fuck, marry, kill. Okay? So you have 3 options.
Boy.
You have to fuck one of them, kill one of them, marry one of them.
I have to fuck one of them, kill one of them, and marry one of them, huh?
Yeah, and this is completely limited and generic since most of the community are fucking dudes. So there's really only so many chicks you can choose from. So, okay, you have Goofy, you have Ferret, and then you have Carrie. You gotta fuck one, kill one, and marry one. What are your choices?
I'm sorry, Carrie. Carrie would be the one to kill, but would that be bad?
I mean, you're being honest, bro, but I mean, how would you kill her then? So now you have to choose your style of death. Would you go quick and painless or just slow and horrible?
How about I don't know how this would be about. I do have sort of a scenario in my head. How about instead how about she's just driving a car and it just goes right off the ledge and then just goes right into the middle of the woods and crashes and explodes.
Holy shit, man. You're like the guy that killed fucking Apollonia in the first Godfather. when fucking Michael runs out and his fucking wife gets bombed in the car.
It's actually what happens to Darian in Sailor Moon as well, though. He actually explains, though, that his parents, though, drove off of a cliff. Apparently, though, he still survives, but he was stuck in he survived, but his parents died, and then he was stuck in a foster home until he got a job.
That's pretty fucking crazy. That's a pretty sweet origin story for a good villain.
No, he's not a villain. No, he's not the villain for Sailor Moon. You know who he ends up being?
No, because I've never watched Sailor Moon, but tell me.
He ends up becoming Tuxedo Mask. That's him right there.
What is that, like a Sailor Moon card game? What the fuck is that?
They're Sailor Moon cards. It's just a deck of Sailor Moon cards. Like the normal deck of cards, but converted into parts of clips from the Sailor Moon. They're Sailor Moon.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't she look pretty fine looking as Sailor Moon?
I mean, if I had to fuck a cartoon, yeah, I mean, she'd be up there.
I I fell in love with him with her Moon Tiara attack as a kid as well. I thought that was awesome.
Isn't it like a bunch of versions of her? There's like a sailor sun and a sailor, whatever the fuck it's called. Like, doesn't she have like a bunch of different aspects of her?
Not that I know of, though there was a pretty Guardian Sailor Moon in Japan, and it was actually real life actors, which was weird. Who look nothing about like they do in the anime until they transform into Sailor Scouts. Like heck,
Is that something that
who was supposed to be Sailor Mercury is an Asian brunette, and then when she finally transformed into and Amy in the anime though is supposed to be this girl with like short blue hair like this, but yet though when we see her as like a normal human girl, she looks like an Asian brunette, and then it's only when she finally transforms into Sailor Mercury when she starts having the short blue hair. It's just like. It's like, how does that happen?
now?
Like, how does she get that short blue hair all of a sudden out of the blue?
Well,
see what I did there?
Women are, women are very, they're very focused on looks. Like they're very focused on the physical, like the here and now. So I mean, it really only takes about an hour or two for some girl to walk into some shitty salon and have blue hairs.
Question about Goofy, Carrie, and
yeah, so we got to finish that. So you said you would kill Carrie, and then you described that you would basically latch a fucking car bomb, and then blow her up within the car. So we have that out of the way. You got to fuck one and now marry one.
Right off, accidentally drive off of a cliff and crash through the guardrail, and then go off of a cliff.
Now, Sega, this seems very elaborate and something that you've thought of before. You just have to be completely honest with me. I mean, to this point, we've known each other long enough to just cut past the bullshit. Are you an assassin, and are you going to kill Carrie?
No.
Okay, because it seems rather methodical of you to think of all this. I'm just saying that I'm a little alarmed. And I'm quite frankly terrified of you. But continue your other two choices.
Stop watching anime, please. Okay, Dylan. I don't watch too much anime to begin with.
Okay, so you got to fuck one and marry one now, Sega. All right.
Sailor Moon Crystal, and I couldn't really find where to watch it on the internet nor on TV. So it's like I can't.
Right. Okay, so now you got to marry one and fuck one. We got to get this out of the way so we can move on.
So
let's just
get
this question out.
I knew Goofy was one of them. Who was the other one?
Goofy and Ferret. I mean, I can't think of any other really girls in the community. So yeah, so fucking Goofy and Ferret.
I guess maybe
you gotta marry one.
I guess fuck Goofy and marry Ferret.
Okay, well, you have to understand that this marriage is a sexless marriage. You know, you can't have your cake and eat it too, bud. So it means you get to fuck one of them. But the one that you marry will be a sexless, fucking depressing marriage. So you have to weigh those options.
I'm well aware about that, Darth.
Okay. I'll give you a minute to think.
Why am I picking this marriage? Jesus Christ!
I
can't be with him. Apparently though, she just I can't even be with her right now. She's just trying to get better.
Well, yeah, Sega. I mean, how long have you been fucking talking to her? Can't be in a relationship after a month online. I mean, unless the only acceptable option is if you were playing Xbox Live, because that's true love. I mean, if you hear any female voice, I mean, that's it. So I guess that there's limitations.
Well, I am friends with Goofy online.
So you say I'm completely fucking with you. I'm messing around, man. You got to fucking value the relationships, whether they be platonic or whatever else, in person. You got to value that. Not saying that you can't
Okay.
like people online and such, but you just got to be careful about that, man. There's a lot of people that like you. There's also a lot of people that take advantage of you.
That's something my sister is worried about. Taking advantage of me financially, taking me for my
Well,
money.
yeah, well, you got to hold it. It's like a deck or a hand of cards. You hold it close to your chest, man. Don't be giving out your fucking money to random girls that you don't know.
That is true. Just no. This is my money. This is all I'm giving. This is all I have, lady. This is all I'm keeping.
Yeah, unless she fucking lives with you and you're dating her for months or years, then yeah, spend your money on taking her out and whatever. But that's a normal thing to do. You don't just give some girl fucking random ass money because she asked you over the internet. That's absolutely insane, Sega. You can't do that shit.
Okay, fair
But I know
enough.
you're smart enough too. Yeah, I'm not trying to scold you, man. I'm just saying, like, fucking, there's a lot of fucked up people out there. So keep your money for yourself, man. You enjoy it, no one else.
Oh yeah, of course.
But what you
You
should
get
do
like
with that
600
money.
for your disability. Oh, trust me, Quentin. I get a lot more than that.
Oh, so you're like rich as fuck. Okay, see, I didn't know that, Sega.
Just because, though, no, that's like my no, that's the amount of my rent that I have to cover for a month there, Quentin. A little over that actually. So yeah, Quentin. That's just not. If I only had that just to cover for my rent, then I'd be pretty much broke by the end of the month. I'll be pretty much broke until payday comes around.
Well, I mean, that's good,
Kind of
man. So,
odd
I
that I
mean,
say that though, Darius, because back then when I got my Nintendo Switch, months after I bought the thing, I just been broke for months up until Christmas.
yeah, I mean, dude, I mean, the really fun, expensive shit you want to get, you really got to save up for, brother. You know,
It's just
when you
hard to
get that
believe that
check every
after I
month.
bought this thing, I've been broke for about a few months, and I couldn't really buy games or anything off of it because I just been broke every time. Every time I would just be going in and out of overdraft, both through October, November. It kind of sucked.
No, man, I had to be. I was basically forced into learning to be smart with my money because I'm a very impulsive person. So I'll see some fucking game that looks really awesome that's $60, and I'll just be like, "Oh, that's cool." When it's like, "Fuck, I don't have $60 to be spending on that on top of everything else." It's just you can't be you got to be a little bit frugal with your shit, man. Especially a
Yeah,
fucking
of course.
$300 fucking game system. But then again, at the same time, it's your fucking money, man. So if you want to spend it on fucking crack and hookers, that's your prerogative, bro.
I'm gonna do it on that.
No, not the crack, but the hookers is a solid investment, at least in terms of your self confidence.
This new Smash though, Dearth, it's gonna be huge.
So, oh man, yeah, the fucking Cyberpunk 2077, like it's like in beta. Like it's still very far in development, but they released a 45-minute gameplay demo. Looks fucking amazing. You should really check it out.
Maybe send me a link. Maybe I'll watch it.
I'll have you watch it in the fucking after hangout. I'm bored the fans. But you know what, Sega? I think that basically, um, everything is rolling along a little bit smoother. I think that your show has been good as of late. You've been getting a little bit too fucked up, and this is coming from someone that gets fucked up a lot, Sega. Okay, I drink quite often, but you have to realize that there's a point where you're already fucked up, and you should just stop. That's the only advice I have for you. Because then shit gets a little bit crazy. You start saying crazy shit.
That's a problem, Darth. I can't tell when.
Well, see, for you, Sega, and I'm not meaning this in some vicious way, but you are a fucking crazy lightweight, which is actually a blessing in disguise, which means you need less alcohol than the average person that goes out and parties and drinks, and you can have a good time and get a buzz. You really only need like 2 beers, man. Maybe 3. I mean, if you want to get on the wild side, go have 3. But when you drink 6, I thought you were about to pull a Jimi Hendrix and choke on your fucking barf in the night.
Darth?
Yeah, I'm here. Did I cut out?
Yeah, you actually did.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, man. I'm just saying, fucking, I'm not telling you really what to do, but I'm just saying, like, you were asking me how much should you drink. I'm saying 2 to 3 for you. You get pretty good off of that, and you have a fun time and still kind of collect yourself. But when you had like a 6 pack the other time, like a week or 2 ago, yeah, I thought you were gonna pull a John Bonham and fucking die. I thought you were gonna fall asleep and puke, choke on your puke.
Oh no, I wouldn't. No, that did not happen.
I obviously it didn't, and I'm glad it didn't. But I'm just saying, man. So I'm just, like fucking take 3 beers, man. You'll be cool.
Fair enough.
So we have that down. We got a full hangout panel next week, which is going to be pretty fucking cool. Things are looking good for you, Sega.
For sure, yeah. Make sure to remind me by next week that we're doing just a full panel show like the old days again.
You better not forget, but I'll definitely remind you.
Okay, I'll try not to.
All right, so let's just go through the guest list. Obviously, I'll be there. You're obviously the host. So we should really have some people in from the old days that, it would just... pretty much next week's stream is a retro theme in terms of the community of the old school people. So let's have Quentin, Joey, we'll have Pixel in there, whoever else you want. But I'm saying it should be a bit of the older people that used to be on Segatalks.
Yeah. I remember back before, though, we were just doing it back when it was just called the Sega Camp Show on my old channel. And, yeah, that's about how it went. That's what it used to be like as well. Yeah, remember back when I still did it as, like, the Sega Camp Show, I think, or something like that?
No, I've only been around for about a year, Sega. Like, most of the other community members have been around a long time compared to me.
I wish I could just go back and look up the old videos on my old channel. My friend Spulk.
Is that the same channel where you gave the password to your friend and he like fucked you over and he took it over or some shit?
Oh yeah, but my friend Jeff was telling me though that was about telling me to call him shit, and then all of a sudden he blocks me on Facebook, and then finally changed the password on me on my other channel. And right by this point, I'm already celebrating being on here for 10 years. I made a 10-year special and a speech, and then afterwards, like all of a sudden, a month after that, I have to start over a whole new channel. Yeah, thanks.
Wait, is this the same? Is this the same dude that was on your Twitch channel last night, Jeff with a G?
No, that was not him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He went by the name Spulk Agent 47.
I've never seen that dude.
He has his avatar was an old man wearing a Superman shirt and flipping the finger.
I think if I were to see any elderly gentleman in the attire of Superman giving me the bird, I would definitely remember it.
I can find his username on Google Plus.
Okay, are there any people you don't want in the stream next week? Because it's probably going to be a fairly big open panel.
I do have, but I kind of feel a little biased about with Di Quinton though. I just finally blocked him on Facebook.
I think that you give Quentin too much shit, man. I think that he jokes around and fucks around just as much as we all do in the community. and it's never been personal or anything really harming to you. So I mean, Sega, I've known you long enough to say this, but stop being a pussy with Quentin. He's not really doing anything malicious or fucked up. He's just fucking taking the piss out of you, as all these Brits would say. It's not a big deal, man. Personally, I think that the community would like to see him, but that's honestly up to you and him if he wants to come on.
Mm.
But in my opinion, I think that you should. You seem deep in thought. At the end of the day, it's your show, but it would be cool to have him on.
Of course.
So, Sega, do you have work tomorrow?
Yes, and I'm gonna be there as early as 10:15 in the morning. Oh, I'm gonna be tired when I get
10
off
in the
work.
morning? That's so early. God damn it,
Yeah,
Sega.
I'm like
That's a
wondering
good time.
that too.
Nah, man, that's not even bad. 10 o'clock is quite okay.
Considering we
start
don't
waking up
open
early.
until noon.
Oh, so like, what are you doing? Like, you're just cleaning everything out and making sure everything's fine.
I guess so. I just found him, Spulk. I mean, Darth. That's Spulk right there, guys.
I haven't been reading the chat this whole stream. Hold on. Retrofact says Junk Drawer should definitely be there. He's more than welcome. That'd be a fucking awesome addition. Joey saying he should have been to fucking bed 3 hours ago. Steven saying that you scrubbed the jizz off the theater seats. Is this true, Sega? Do you have to clean up the...
No, although I will say the one time, guys, I did found a condom in the movie theater. I'm like just wondering.
Was it used? Like, was there a bunch of pond scum and shit in there?
But no, jizz. No, did not clean jizz off the bottom of a seat.
Well, I mean, we're not entirely sure, Sega. There are new fans. We don't know if you work at a regular, just like a cinema, or if you work at a pornographic theater. We're not entirely sure.
I remember one time cleaning a pile up of puke and then realizing that there was a toonie in there, and I took the toonie for myself since no one wanted it.
Wait, what the fuck is a toonie, and why did you collect it from this man's barf? This is a two-part question.
It's like a $2 coin here in Canada, Darth. Like,
so
Darth,
you picked up a barf-covered fucking coin.
In the U.S.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I would pick one up if it was covered in barf.
Bill, we used to have, but we have loonies and toonies. A loonie is like a $1 coin here in Canada, and a toonie is supposed. Let me look it up for you.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but the most pressing question of this whole scenario is why the fuck did you pick it up in some dude's barf? That's the more pressing question. Because that's nasty, bro.
I cleaned up the puke first before I picked it up. Okay.
Yeah, but there's still a bunch of germs and nasty shit.
So you see that right there, Darth? That's a loony.
You're gonna have to enlarge the image for me, man.
Okay, hang on. I'll get an image instead. What do you think?
That's some crazy shit, man. It looks like some King Xerxes Persian Empire coins.
Oh yeah, and the toonie is right here too. There's the toonie. It has a polar bear on it, and it has a silver border with a gold center.
That's a pretty badass coin, man.
Now there used to exist at one time though. There was a time though where $2 bills used to exist here in Canada. A very long time ago, probably before I was born. I remember toonies did not really exist back when I was a little kid. Only we had just the loonie, and then the toonies came into circulation like the late 90s, just before we left Milton.
Now, when you mean, okay, like, are you sure that you're not confusing those The Hutus and the Tutsis in Rwanda. Are you talking about the massacre that was committed there?
No, 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 I'm not.
Oh. I mean, because people think that you did 9/11, which I think is totally bullshit, but if you were responsible for
I
the
am not
massacre in Rwanda,
doing. I am not
if
doing the
you,
this 11th.
Sega, I don't think that you would crash planes into buildings, but I do believe that you would commit a genocide, especially at those hard streams that you have where you can't pass the game and you get fucking angry. I can see you just gunning down fucking Tutsis like crazy.
I would never do such a thing like that, Jareth. I would just go away from the game, clear my head, and then just clear my head away off of it. Actually, that's all I would do. I'm no terrorist, Darth. I don't do things like this in real life. Darth, Darth, Darth. Yeah, we lost him again, guys. Well, Darth, I just hope you can make it back in again. Yeah, we just lost to Darth again, guys. Wow, lightning strikes twice. I'm not doing anything, Darth. I promise. If you start looking at me like I'm like just accidentally kicking you out of the hangout, that is not true because trust me, Darth, you're right there still, and I haven't done anything to kick you out, man. Now we lost him. Now, Darth, I hope we can come back in and have a nice conversation. That's all we're doing. Gonna be a minute, guys. I'm just gonna quickly put this back on the charger. Okay, I'm back. Can I send Quentin the link? I'd rather if you don't, Darth. I'm just saying. I'd rather hope that you don't. What's just a screenshot? I don't want Quentin in here though, guys. I still have issues with him, and after what Fears said about him, after some of the stuff that Fears done to him, I still can't accept him being friends with Quentin. Even though I did see him here earlier, just in the chat. If not, I'll take the blame. I don't know. Do you guys still think though I'm being manipulated by Fears? This is something you could ask me, Dearth, if you could. This is something you could bring up on my Dearth if you think so. Speaking of which, when is this new Avengers movie supposed to be taking place? Avengers 4. I actually have a picture from like after Age of Ultron, after Infinity Wars came out, guys. I have a picture here. Avengers, victory. Age of Ultron, victory. Avengers Infinity War, defeat. And just look at Jeremy Renner at the bottom. I retire for like 5 minutes, and it all goes to shit.
Oh, it's all going to shit. Like you booting me fucking twice, motherfucker? You think that you can do this to me?
Dark. I'm not.
Do you think this is a fucking game?
Not.
Sega, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Do you think I'm playing a fucking game?
No, and I'm not doing anything either, Darth.
Well, I am! I'm playing The Witcher! Alright, I'm sorry, Sega. Go ahead.
Yeesh, dude, calm down.
Well, what the fuck, dude? I'm twice in a row, dude. I'm pissed.
not doing a single thing. I am not doing a single thing.
Sega, I don't trust you. There's no one else that has the link that is coming in and booting me. So that means that you and Justin Trudeau are fucking me over with your Canadian fucking socialism. And I'm not going to stand for this shit. I'm a fucking American, Sega.
I wish I was friends with Justin Trudeau. Jesus, I'm not friends with him at all.
Oh my god. If you were friends with Justin Trudeau, that'd be the day I block you on everything and I would never speak to you ever again.
Why? Because we would just be talking too much politics to one another?
No, it's not that. It's the fact that he has fake eyebrows. I don't appreciate a man that lies about his eyebrows.
Do I have fake eyebrows?
No, that's not even a fucking joke, though. Like, I'm not even just being random and throwing a weird comment at a left field. Like, he literally... There's a video of his fucking eyebrows, like, these fake eyebrows, like he's all sweaty and, like, it comes off of his face. Like, it's... Yeah. I'll show you later.
Okay. After the show, you can show me then.
Which, by the way, you need to change the titles to your streams, because when it says a very short stream and it's over an hour, that's not a very short stream.
Yeah, I know. I blame myself. It's like I can still have a show. I can still do a lengthy show and then still go to bed and be up the next morning, no problem. It's just though. Yeah. It's just though after. The only problem that I have though is just after my shift tomorrow, I come home and I'm just too tired, and I just end up taking a small nap until the evening instead. You just don't hear from me for like the later half of the afternoon.
I don't know, man. Like it's weird. Fuck, man. Like you might be legitimately narcoleptic. And I'm only saying that because, you know, I know that you're not super crazy active. I know you don't really work out. You're not super active. And I'm not talking shit either. I'm a fucking slob myself. But I think that, yeah, like it's just weird. Like it's weird that you're very stationary and you kind of just kick back and you play these games and you have very, very limited, like the great Donald Trump says, you're low energy, Sega. We have to put a pep in your fucking step. You have to reignite these fucking streams. Because you're taking these naps, and then you sound like you're on heroin after. We gotta get this fucking right, man.
Oh, so you're saying the afternoon?
Because...
Darth?
No, I'm right here, man. What I'm trying to say is that you need to not take as many naps. Like, you can't be taking 2 or 3 naps in the day, because then you're going to be dead for your streams.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm not telling you not to take a nap, but try to take one. Have, like, an awesome hour nap. And pick your shit up, and then get on with what you got to do. But when you're taking 2 or 3 naps a day, man, you're going to be sleepy and fucked up all day.
I try not to do that anyway.
But the thing I'm worried about is I feel like that you're addicted to barbiturates. Are you taking Oxycontin, Xanax? Like, what are you on?
I don't think I'm taking either of those at all.
Do you take a lot of medicine, though? Like, do you have, like, a lot of, like, prescriptions and all that? Like, you don't have to tell me what they are, but are you, like, very medicated?
Not at all. I used to be when I was in high school, but I'm not anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not hating on it either, bro. Um, yeah, so I mean, so for your personal opinion, like when you got off of all that medicine and such, did you notice a really drastic difference between being on your meds and then off? And then was it positive or negative when you got off of them?
I felt like it was positive once I got off of it because that stuff used to just mellow me down to nothing, to making me feel like I did absolutely nothing, and now I don't do that, and now I'm much more, I guess we could say, energetic now.
Hmm.
So there's
Yeah,
a
which is,
positive
I
to
mean,
that.
I'm not one of those quacks that are saying that medicine doesn't work all the time. There's different people with different chemical makeup where it has different effects on people. But yeah, like I've known a lot of people that they got off their certain meds and either they went off the walls and fucked their lives up, or they felt like normal people and they had their old personalities back. And that's what I'm trying to say, man. Like sometimes it's a good and a bad thing, but you seem to be doing okay, and you're definitely more
And
energetic, and you're out there.
Adderall,
And
fine. Oh dear.
yeah, Adderall's a hell of a drug, bro. You stay away from that.
Oh man. Okay. I'll try not to. I'll just.
You don't
Okay
want to
then.
be fucking with Xanax or Adderall.
Fair enough. I better not anyway. I'll try and avoid them at all costs.
Now, Dylan RWE said that Sega is related to Adolf Hitler himself. Do you have any
That
comment
is
on that?
not true, but that is not true, Dylan.
Because, like, you would think that your family would show you, like, old family photos of Hitler in Bavaria and all that stuff. So, I mean, that's probably not plausible.
Yeah, of course.
Right. Yeah.
Like, even as well as Darth, my family came from Scotland, and then we came across the ocean to Canada and the U.S. There's just no way that
Oh, so,
that some of the family moved to Germany.
so do you have, like, family here in the States?
Yes, I do have relatives in the U.S. Don't really know. Never did hear much from them though, so I don't know what to expect.
Oh, okay. Are they, like, close to you? Like, are they on the East Coast or, like, you don't have to tell me what
I
town,
I really
obviously.
don't know though, Darth. That's the only problem.
Oh,
All
okay.
I
So you're
heard
not
though
really that
was
close with
is just
them.
we have relatives here in Canada and we have relatives in the U.S. Where exactly in the U.S. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's fine, bro. I was just thinking more of like the state, not the actual town or anything specific like that.
Maybe Michigan, but that's about it.
Oh, so you do have family in Michigan? Okay.
Maybe, maybe.
All right. So you know, this might be misleading, but from a lot of people that have like a lot of friends that I've had that have visited Canada, they say the women there are very, very beautiful. Like most of the women there are very attractive. Can you confirm this?
I guess I could say that as well. I seen a few lovely ladies here myself, and I sadly let them get away.
Do you approach them?
I tried to.
Well, if you don't approach them, that means that they're not really getting away. You never really tried.
I know. I blame myself.
No, but it's nothing to feel bad about. I mean, everyone gets nervous approaching a fucking girl, man. That's just I mean, some people are more confident than others. It just depends on your personality and all that bullshit. But fucking I feel like you could do pretty well, Sega. You just got to be yourself and not go after girls that are super materialistic.
Okay. Yeah,
But I
maybe I
mean, so
will.
like, let's just say some really attractive black girl with like big poofy hair and just a big fat ass. If she was coming up to you and she was like, "Yo, what's up, motherfucker?" and she was acting all gangster, like, would you be attracted to her?
Probably not.
Oh shit, why not?
Wait. A big black girl with puffy hair and a big ass.
No, no. I said with big puffy hair. So she's beautiful. Like she has a nice fat ass, not fat, like in shape and all that. Like she's very attractive. But like, would you date her? Like she's not fat. So I think that you misunderstood, and I think I said that she
Again,
was some
though,
big fat fucking black girl.
I just don't think I would anyway. Though I'm just not that interested.
Is it just like the color of the vagina? Like, is it the purple cabbage that's an issue? Like, what is it?
No, it's not that.
Okay. Because, I mean, some people have the preferences. It's not really like a race thing necessarily. It's just what you find attractive. And, I mean, if you're not really all about that purple cabbage, I understand.
Yeah, it would not be the purple cabbage, Darth.
Yeah, so no purple cabbage for you, just to be clear.
Yes.
Mm. Well, Sega, I learn something new every time I talk to you.
Okay.
You're
a
great
good friend
teacher.
to have around, at least, Darth.
Repeat that one more time.
You're a good friend to have around, at least, Darth.
Sega, don't be all gay and fucking corny. Just stop this, okay? We can't... Just no. Okay, Sega? You can't say nice things to me because that's bullshit. I'm a fucking alpha male, okay? I'm too insecure to take that compliment. So don't fucking say that shit to me again.
Oh, okay, alright, I'm sorry.
Sega, I'm obviously fucking with you. You literal piece of shit. God damn it, Sega. Do I have to fucking discipline you, you piece of shit, in front of all these fucking people?
No,
Is this what I have to fucking do? I'm trying to have a fucking nice Monday night. I had to actually ask you to be on the show.
Just calm down.
Fucking shit. Fuck. Alright, Sega, I'm calm now. I got very angry. I've settled down.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're back in the groove. Yeah, you actually, I mean, this is an unanswered mystery. You said that you would basically, in cold blood, just murder Carrie. You never said who you would fuck or marry between Goofy and Ferret.
I said I would fuck Goofy and marry Ferret.
Well, I think that's when I cut out, though. I think that's when you booted me the first time.
What, should it be the other way around? Marry Goofy and fuck Ferret?
No, I mean, it's your opinion. Doesn't matter what I think. I'm the one asking you the question. Well, I mean, Sega, I think that no matter what, no one can really be mad at that answer because you're being honest. And that's what you feel in your heart. And I think at the end of the day, people will acknowledge that and probably respect it.
Okay.
I frankly run out of shit to talk about, Sega. I tried.
It's okay.
So
I was thinking about ending the show right here anyway.
Well, I don't know. It's up to the chat. It depends if the chat wants it going on or not.
Someone was telling me, Mangy just said, the auto video after this is brake checks gone wrong, road rage, and instant karma, which is also pretty racist. I don't seem to have that as like my autoplay feature. Sure, Mangy.
All right, Sega. Actually, I just thought of a new question. So, among all of the most famous porn sites, so obviously, if I were to rattle off, the most common, it would be like RedTube, Xvideos, and a Pornhub. What is your favorite pornographic site that you enjoy in the confines of your own space by yourself?
What?
So pretty much within the three main options, I'm just kind of firing this off as examples. When
Okay.
you're on your own time and you want to enjoy some pornographic content, do you revert to RedTube, Xvideos, Pornhub? Those are just three examples. I don't know if you have another site that you like, but
I used to like X videos, but once I discovered Pornhub, Pornhub became my go-to all the time.
so is it still your go-to? Just that's right in your spank bank. You got to go to Pornhub.
Yeah.
Well, you're a man of taste, and I don't know if that's a good taste, but it's definitely a taste.
Well, am I missing out on RedTube?
I don't really know. That was the standard porn site when I was in fucking middle and high school. I mean, I don't even know if it's a real thing anymore. That was the only thing I could think of besides Pornhub and Xvideos.
What do we find out, guys?
Yes, chat, find out for us. Is RedTube still a thing?
I'm looking it up right now, actually.
All right.
Yes.
All right,
It
go ahead,
still
Sega.
exists.
Oh, it still
Oh,
exists.
God. It exists still in this day and age. Oh, my God.
Fuck,
I can't
man.
share this stuff, otherwise I'm just going to get myself in trouble.
No, I wouldn't condone you putting graphic pornography on your YouTube stream, Sega. That might not be a smart idea.
Yeah, just like Fears, I'll have to take it down afterwards. Take the show down.
Yeah. Yeah, but Fears liked it. That's the difference. He pretends that he was upset, but he really just replayed that stream over and over and fapped it.
You look like John McCain. John McCain? Hey, Darth, you think that means John
Wow.
McClane from Die Hard?
No, Sega. John McCain was a prominent senator and political figure here in America, and he just died the other day.
Oh, okay, alright, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it really depends on your political affiliation. Depends what he meant to you, but I don't really care.
I don't really have I'm not really a politician anyway, Darth. Politics is
He was a
something I would
prisoner
never
of
really
war,
get into.
Sega.
What?
No, because you're too honest, Sega. And when I say that you'd be a bad politician, it's not because you would be a terrible politician, and it's not because you're a dumb guy and you wouldn't be able to do it, but you're way too honest. Politics is basically based in lies and deception, and you're not really good at either of those, my friend.
Yeah, of course.
You're good at a lot of other things. You're very good at being honest and being a good guy, but you're not enough of a snaky piece of shit to make it in politics, man.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Yeah, well, it's not a bad thing, man. It's less drama in your life. But, Sega, I just want to thank you for having me on your stream. I'm probably going to dip out if you want to continue talking to the audience. I'll probably be back for the after hangouts, but
if it makes you feel better, how about I just end the show right now?
it's up to you, man. If you want to end the show, I'll stay on. I don't really care though. I mean, fucking, I was gonna bounce out, but yeah, man. If you want to keep going on, I'll just hop in the chat and then I'll pop in later.
No, that's a be fine. Just because it is after 11, and I do need to go to bed too, as well, guys. But yeah. Anyway, though, guys, thank you guys for watching Segatalks, and as always, click that button over here to subscribe. Click that button over here to check out the acapella playlist, and as always, guys, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.